Hi everybody, I am David3000 here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And on this video, I'll be talking about all about myself and just giving a little more detail all about myself and how I started my YouTube channel, my life and other stuff. So hope you all enjoyed this video. How did I start making my YouTube channel? Well, it was all back on April 7th, 2012. So, back in April 7th, 2012, I was going to play Deal or No Deal with my dad. And he asked me if I want to make a video of the game. And I said yes, and I continued making videos after that. That's how I got started making videos. And I have a company or channel called David3000, which is my full name, and David3000 is all about game shows, video gameplays, live streams, vlogs, and a lot more stuff. And I've been doing that channel since April 7th, 2012, but it's not active on YouTube. And the main reason why it's not on YouTube is because for a couple of reasons. One, my old videos from 2012, 2013, I don't remember the exact date, and I need to take my time to look into what days I filmed that video. And also, a lot of my videos are stuck on a drive that's not showing up on my computer, so that channel on YouTube is going to be on hold. But I do have my first 5 videos for the David3000 YouTube channel on this iMac that I moved to this computer. And if you're wondering what first video I ever done, like I said earlier, it was a game of Deal or No Deal that I turned into my very own Deal or No Deal series. Back in 2012, I usually host my own games of Deal or No Deal. Also, sometimes my dad, who's not reading my videos anymore, but not gonna be on this channel. But that's my first video ever done back on April 7th, 2012, and that's gonna be the day for my anniversary. Technically, it's June 20th, 2019 here on this channel, but for my overall main channel, David3000, is going to be April 7th, 2012. And also, just to let you know that this channel is going to be my second channel. What's going to happen is, I decided to create this YouTube channel back in June 2019 this year. So that way I could get to know my subscribers and get to know YouTubers, and that's what I basically did. And but when I upload all the videos I made from 2012 to present, which it will definitely take a long time, but hopefully sometime by 2012 it will all be uploaded. I just need to take a month of my time uploading all these videos all day, with a couple of breaks from time to time, like eating food, spending time with my family, etc. But also uploading videos, I'll probably schedule an upload. But once all the videos are from David3000 on that channel, which will take a long time, like I said, I will be having this channel have all those videos from this David3000 on this channel as a remix video, just to keep this channel more active. And I will have a few shows here on this show, just to make it a little bit more like a topic channel or a blog channel, along with the remix videos that I'm planning to do for David3000 in the future, whenever I have my other channel being ever being launched. So yeah, that's how I got started making YouTube videos. And about my Dare Notice series, back then I said every time I'm gonna make a video, it's gonna be a Dare Notice episode. But I decided, so I saw people doing their own game show series like Spare for Million, and other game shows. I decided to make my own game show series back in fall of 2012. After I did some vlogs in summer of 2012, which I didn't know really what that meant back then. Back in the summer of 2012, I just, filmed videos around the house, and I don't really do that anymore because there's really not much good going on. I gotta go back to summer 2012, so that way, that will help me make more vlog videos. And, about my YouTube, in 2013 I started to do game shows and more variety of content, just so that way you keep this channel fresh and not repetitive. Even though some people say that it doesn't really work out, it has to be on a certain theme, but hey, it's my channel. Whatever it works for me, that's how I will do. If it doesn't work for me, I'll just make another theme channel, like a gaming channel or a vlog channel, like I'm planning to do with this channel in the future. The first camera I ever used making my videos, which I don't have it anymore, unfortunately, it got broken. But I used back then a Samsung Samsung HMX W190, and I'll put a link in the description for that camera. It is one of the best cameras I ever used. It was a great camera back then, and it had special features. It was waterproof, so that way I could bring my camera in the water, on water rides and stuff like that, and swim in the pool. And also it had one of my favorite features, a pause button, which, don't know what a pause button is. If you're doing a video, if you hit the pause button, it will stop the video for you. It will pause the video for you, and then when you're ready for restart the video, you just hit the pause button. That's one of my favorite features, except cameras don't have that anymore, but that's one of my favorite features, and I used to do that for my old game shows. And the cameras that I use nowadays, the one I used a while back, I used a green DB1 camera. I actually have a new version of that. This is my second camera of all time, except this is a new one because my first copy of this got broken, and don't remember what version of copy I got this, but this is my second cameras I used after the Samsung. Is the DB1 waterproof green camera. I'll show you what it looks like. This is one of my second cameras I used, and unfortunately I dropped the camera and now it has a crack, so I can't use it in the water anymore. But hey, it's not a great camera anymore like I used to when I first got it. It has bad quality, but I can still use it for vlog videos and type of other content. I'm not gonna sell it or anything, because it might be the same way if I get a new version of this camera. Plus I'm more into camcorders now, and I'm gonna look into seeing if I could get a new camcorder. But yeah, this is one of the second cameras I used. That's how it looks like. This is the front. The power is right there. And on the back, it has the original features. And unfortunately, it does not have the pause button. That was one of the features. That's one of the reasons that I got disappointed. Did not have the pause feature. I had to stop the video, then restart the video, except with the pause button. And this camera is pretty cool, and I also can take pictures of it with this camera. I'm at this button, and you can take a look back at the videos you did on this button, and you can do the videos using this trash can button, and you could go to the menu right there. And this is the second camera I used. And I also have a Sony HDR CX240, and this is the black version of this camera, or this camcorder. As you can see, this is the front, this is the back, and I really like this camera. Or I think that is what it's called. I don't remember exactly now, but this is one of the cameras I have, and I actually have the purple kind of this camera, which I'm using right now. And I used to use the Canon Vixia HFR500. That was one of the first camcorders I ever used, which I really wanted back in 2015. But I don't know where it is right now. I also have other digital cameras, and I have a lot of cameras. The main reason I have a lot of cameras is because for multicam edit reasons, and also for different camera angles. Like if I'm doing a game show, I'll have one camera angle and another camera angle, and also for backups. If just in case if your camera runs out of memory or in battery, I'll have a backup camera. Also, I have another camera, two other cameras. My phone right here, I'm able to use my phone as a camera, and also I have another camera, which is other two cameras, my iMac and my laptop, but that's webcams. And that is not perfect for my videos because I can't hold the camera because I just don't want to do that. But I also have another. I have the Nintendo 3DS XL, and I use that as a camera because it has a camera feature on my old Nintendo 3DS XL that I got for my birthday back in October 2012. And I got that when I got that 3DS, I used that as a camera, and also it was handheld, so it was perfect. What are my rules on my YouTube channel? Well, this is extremely important, so that way if you want to stay on this channel, you need to go by the rules. So I'm going to show you the 7 rules I have on my YouTube channel. 2 of them I added recently. So let's start with rule number 1. Be family friendly to me and everyone on here. And the main reason why, because YouTube made huge change back in 2016 to 2017 where they had the advertiser friendly community guidelines rule, and I hate that rule. And if you cuss on my channel, my videos are gonna get age restricted and nobody else can watch it, and you have to be family friendly on here if you want to stay on my YouTube channel. So that's the only way. Yeah, please be family friendly to me and everyone on my YouTube channel. Number 2, no trolls allowed. And the main reason why, because we don't want any trolls here on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, this fall, I've been having some trolls on my YouTube channel, and they were copying me and my friend's name. And I don't know why they were doing that, but right now, I am gonna make this rule clearly that no trolls on my channel. Meaning, don't copy our names. Don't just be, just don't be a troll, please. Okay, thank you. Rule number 3: no bullying to me and everyone on my YouTube channel. And the main reason why I said no bullying, because that hurts people's feelings when you bully someone. I mean, if it's for, laughter and people understand, well, okay, but don't bully to me and anyone else on here, because you can get into some trouble if you bully. And if you are gonna bully here on my YouTube channel, you will be blocked, and you'll just be blocked, period. Next rule, please don't say bad words here on my YouTube channel, because it's kind of related to rule number 1, but still, please don't say any bad words here on my YouTube channel. We want to keep everybody safe and happy, and just please none of that. As number 6, please don't put any requests to be in my live streams until I personally know you for at least a month or so. And the main reason why, because we had an incident where someone asked to be in the live stream along with a lot of people in the live chat, and he apologized, and I'm not going to say who, but he apologized, and he's back on my channel. But from now on, please do not ask to be on my live streams until I personally know you, and also for a good reason. So please no request to be on my live streams, and just so to be clear, and yeah, just please don't request to be on my live streams until I personally know you for like at least a month or so. So there you go. Number 7, no drama. Please don't tell me any drama here on my YouTube channel, because that could get people offended. And we've been having a lot of drama on Discord, not my server, but a lot of people's servers, and I'm not gonna get to that drama that I've been hearing for the past 2.5 months. But please, no drama allowed on my YouTube channel, because that could get me to be worrying for. And just please no drama here on my YouTube channel. This channel is supposed to be a happy place. This channel is supposed to be happy. What other social medias do you have? Well, I have a Twitch channel under the name of David3000. I don't really stream on there usually, but I'll get back to live stream on there. I just have to make a schedule first to go when I will be going live on Twitch, when I will not be going live on Twitch. So for Twitch live streams, it will be coming up sometime around after Thanksgiving. I just need to focus on my projects first, and then I'll get back to Twitch live stream. So follow me on Twitch at David3000. Schedule will be coming soon. And I have a Discord server which is up to the public, and is under the name of David3000. And what that is a Discord server where I will give you updates, schedule some voice channel calls from time to time, and also, just we can all hang out and, just talk to each other. And there are rules on my Discord server that are also from my YouTube channel, and, just be respectful, and come to my Discord server, David3000. And we also have a few admins on there: Games of Band 2001, Luke Jeffers, Jordan, Linus Kitchen, Games of Band 2019 Studios, and that's all the admins that I have on my Discord server so far. I might add a couple more admins in the future, but if you're gonna ask me if you want to be my admin, you have to at least collab with me first, and then get to know you a little more personally. And that's a little bit more about my Discord server. And I actually have another Discord server called Games of Band server, and what that is, I don't have that server to the public, but my Games of Band server, it is a game show server where people talk about game shows. If you want to join that Discord server, just DM me on my Instagram, Discord, and I'll be happy to send you the link to the Games of Band server, where we talk about game shows. And also, I have an Instagram. It's at David345041_. Main reason why I had that as my username, because one of my 3 top Red Sox players, 34 David Ortiz, 50 Mickey Bass, which unfortunately he might be leaving the Red Sox, and 3 Chris Sale. I don't know what's up to him, but that's just me. Anyway, so yeah, so that is what what my username is called. And I do a lot on my Instagram. I do live streams on there occasionally. And, I have a lot of fun doing my Instagram. And it's a very fun place to share what you've been up to with your family and friends. And I also have a Skype account at David3000. Go add me on Skype at David3000 and I'll be happy to talk to you on Skype. Also feel free to add me on Roblox as well. I have a Roblox account at David3000. And go add me on there on Roblox. I'm not really active on Roblox, but only sometimes for games of currency winnings. But I usually on Roblox just whenever I'm bored, and go at me on Roblox. I do games of fan. If you play a game of Roblox, I might join you because why not? Have something to play. Also, I have a Mixer channel, which is called David3500. And what I do on my Mixer channel is a channel where I just basically, do live streams on my, me playing video games. And my Mixer channel, that is, look at what the schedule up for that, but it will come up soon. And there you go. Also, my Facebook and Twitter. For those two social media websites, this is basically my full name, David3000, and that's how you can find me on Facebook and Twitter. And what I do on my Facebook, I just basically give you updates of what's coming up from my YouTube channel, and also, I just talk, and also I might have a Facebook group sometime in the future, but I'm not really into that yet, but we'll see. But for my Facebook page, it is David3000, and simply for my profile picture, it's just my personal Facebook. You might be able to add me on Facebook, on my personal Facebook, but that's only for me and my family, or somewhat, but let's see how it goes with my personal Facebook. But my Facebook page, you're more than welcome to follow me on there at David3000. And what I do on my Twitter, well, basically the same thing. I give you updates on what's coming on my YouTube channel, and also I also do tweets usually every day, talk about what I've done that certain day. Just give you tweets of what I've done, and also what's been going around the world. When is my birthday? Well, my birthday is October 14th, 2003. Right now, I am 16 years old. Where I was born at UMass Memorial Hospital, actually. And, trying to think on here. Let me, look up to where that was. Actually, doesn't say the location, but somewhere in Massachusetts. Where do I live? Anyway, it'll be. No, I already explained. I'm from Sturbridge, Massachusetts, and that is where I live. I cannot tell you what my address is because scary stuff will happen. So I'm not gonna give you my address, but that's my town, Sturbridge, Massachusetts. Favorite team for every sport? Well, for Major League Baseball, it is the Boston Red Sox. As you can see, they were World Series champions last year. Unfortunately, not this year, it was the Nationals, but for the Major League Baseball, it's the Boston Red Sox. For the for basketball, it's the Celtics. NHL, Bruins. Major League Soccer, New England Revolution. And for football, it is the Patriots, of course. Also, just so you know, my favorite golfer is Tiger Woods. He's my favorite golf player, if you could ask me that. And he's one of the best of all time. And same for Tom Brady for football and all that. But for wrestling, I'm not really into wrestling. Sorry, Troy, Brennan, everybody else, but you know, I'm not really into wrestling. But you know, that's my favorite. Also for what is it called? The NASCAR. Not really into that as well. Never got into the history of NASCAR and not really watch it, but saving for the horse races and all that. But you know, at least you know what my favorite team is for every sport that has a team. Also for tennis, I forgot to mention I don't have a favorite player for tennis, but you know, I usually root for the American League player. That's all I can say. Where is your dream of vacation? I just looked up on the internet. Probably it may have to be sometime somewhere. I don't know, maybe you know, on a cruise somewhere, like in West or somewhere else. You know, that's basically my dream vacation. Any sports you play, like on a team, or also watch? Well, to watch, I usually like to watch baseball and football. But football, I haven't gotten into watching that recently because I'm busy. But you know, I usually watch the Super Bowl for football. But I really like to watch baseball. But also to play, you know, baseball, I don't play on a team, but I mean, I used to play soccer on a team back, and I used to play t-ball, which I was very little, and then I played soccer, and until around when I started middle school, I stopped playing sports. Plus, it was stressful doing it every week, twice a week with practice and all, and yeah, so that's what basically what happened. But you know, I like to play any sport that I'm good at playing. Well, I am in 10th grade at the moment, and what classes do I take? Well, I take math, ELA, Gen, science, and usually the basic classes that I have to take in. Also, one of my favorite classes, if I had to pick, which I should say, I would go for math. Well, because pretty much it is one of its understanding, classes. What is my favorite game show? Remember I explained about Deal or No Deal at the beginning of this video? That's my favorite game show, Deal or No Deal, hosted by Harold McDowell from 2005 to 2010, now in 2018 to early 2019. We'll consider coming back in 2020 for season 2 of the all-new Deal or No Deal, but hopefully they do for CNBC. And that's my favorite game show, Deal or No Deal. It's a very simple game. We just pick cases, see what money amounts are inside that I try to avoid hitting the $1 million. And yeah, that is my favorite games of all time. Deal or No Deal. I do cast some gameplay stuff here on this channel. And if you want me to make a series of Deal or No Deal on this channel, even though I do at the David3000 YouTube channel, I might consider it for 2020. Do I have any health issues? Yes. So here's the thing. I do have health issues. Now, all my life, over my 16 years of being here on Earth, I had a total of 9 open heart surgeries. That's right, 9 open heart surgeries. I have a problem with my heart, and I have open heart surgeries. I had 9 of those at the moment. And, you know, I do not like them, obviously. Especially in the summertime. If it's the summertime, that's a waste of the summer vacation. I actually had an open heart surgery back in August, early August. Went for the rest of the summer. I couldn't do anything. I was resting. I missed the beginning of school, which was good, but still, you know, when I had an open heart surgery, back in August last year, I think I remember this right. I was in the hospital for about 17 days. And I'll never forget the pain that, you know, I went through, and, you know, everything that was on my body. Like, I don't know why that you had to do that. 4 night times. I had open heart surgery back in 2017. It wasn't that bad. I was in there for a week, surprisingly. But, you know, last time I was super sick. And I'm in the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm not going to tell you what my Make-A-Wish is. You have to find out when that video happens. I actually gave my parents what my Make-A-Wish is, but I don't know what it's going to be. So, yeah, and also, just want to know, I have other health issues that started back in the summer of 2017, which I hate. So back in July 2017, this all started. I was, doing my thing, and also I started to get chills. Went to the hospital. Also I threw up, and also I got told I have an infection. Stayed for a week, and I felt better. Came back, and in September I had open heart surgery, try to get rid of the bugs in there, and then and then on Thanksgiving, on Thanksgiving 2017, I had the infection again. I cannot believe right after pretty much of my open heart surgery, I had to have another infection. It happened on Thanksgiving. I couldn't eat on that day. I really wanted to eat that day. And I just had to eat hospital food, or pretty much I didn't really eat anything. I remember after I took a shower, I was a little bit cold, and that was one of the worst. I had to go to the hospital on Thanksgiving. I had to be at my grandparents' house for half an hour, and then surprisingly nothing happened until June 2018. I had another infection, and then in the summertime I had the open heart surgery, and then back in the spring I had the flu that canceled my Texas trip. I was supposed to go to Texas back in March. I was all excited. 3 days before I got the flu, and then if I tried to say this correctly, back around Labor Day or sometime in September, I got another infection. And you saw me in the hospital in that one video. I had those two problems. One of them started back in July 2017. That's why these past couple of years have not been one of my best years. And, I just hope things get better in 2020. I mean, I really do. With all the drama that's happening, I just hope. So if I ever do have heart surgery, please, try to give me support. That's all I ask. I mean, if I ever do have another open heart surgery or something bad, if I get told that, I'll be going through surgery or something, I'm gonna try to schedule upload videos 2 times a week for the next 5 weeks, just to try to keep my channel active. And not, if I can't, I'll ask people on Discord if they can make a video for me somewhat, if I'm that sick, so just let you know about that, folks. My favorite song is singer, but I don't have a favorite singer, but I do have one of my favorite songs, and that is Who Says You Can't Go Home by Bon Jovi. I really like that song. That's one of my favorites, and I also like Christmas music as well. And hopefully, I've never been to a concert except for the Wiggles when I was little, but I never been. Never had a favorite singer, but maybe one day. Not gonna be One Direction, but Favorite food? Well, pancakes is one of my favorite foods. Simply with mac and cheese, french fries, and the rest of my favorite foods, Any holiday tradition? Well, I'll tell you. I use my grandpa on my mom's side. Mom's dad, excuse me. He died unfortunately back in 2015. We used to go to his house for Thanksgiving, Easter, and also Father's Day every year, and then and also for Christmas every other year, because we used to go to my Uncle Bob's house for Christmas every other year. We take turns of going to houses until sometime in 2015, and then we started going to my uncle's house in 2016, or was it 2017? I believe it was 2016. And I used to go to my cousin's house down in Auburn for 4th of July. You saw that 4th of July fireworks video I did. I'll put it in the description. That's where I was. I used to go there for 4th of July. And what other holiday traditions? I used to go to that same house with that Halloween, but not anymore. I used to go to my grandpa's house for Easter, but not anymore, since he died, unfortunately. Favorite restaurant? Well, I don't really have a favorite restaurant, but one of my favorites is Red Robin, Cracker Barrel, McDonald's, those type of restaurants. What I want to be when I grew up? A full-time YouTuber. That's what pretty much every kid wants to be when they grow up. But or maybe even a Twitch streamer. But for who I want to be when I grow up, maybe a baseball player. I don't really know. It just depends on how much money I get paid for doing certain jobs. But let's see what happens. In the future. I'll think about what I want to be when I grow up. Planning to get married? No, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't. I'm planning not to get married in the future because I just want to be me. I just want to be myself. Take care of my own money. No offense. Yeah, I just want to be with my family and friends and you guys. Any brothers and sisters? Yes, I do. I have a 13-year-old sister and also a 12-year-old brother by the name of Matthew and my sister Sydney. And or is it 11 and 12? I think it's 13 and 12. So yeah, that's what. How did I discover YouTube and was one of your first YouTubers you watched? Well, long story short, back in 2012 when I was or 2011 when I was looking up, I was trying to look up some deal or no deal game show stuff, and I discovered YouTube and one of the first YouTube channels called The Big Block. That's one of my favorite YouTube channels. So he does, gameplays for the Wii. I was looking at video game stuff, and I even showed one of his videos, like the full video, in the dinner episode. I will not do that anymore. I took my camera. I recorded his video in my Dear Note episode. I don't know why I was doing that back then, but I don't do that anymore. Same for Segment 18. Segment 18 is actually my first YouTubers I watched, as well as The Big Block. Segment 18, he was great. One of my favorite YouTubers. What he did on his YouTube channel was game shows, live streams. It was basically a game show gaming channel. He did Let's Plays, Game Watch, Spread for Million, or used to for 20 seasons. 2011. And the main reason why he did that because he did an episode every day and made 10 episodes. So, yeah, back in 2012, I was watching his videos. They were great. More than that, and until 2015, March 25th, unfortunately, he died. I was shocked when he died back. I'll put a link in the description below for the news report of that YouTuber, and he was accident. I mean, he was about May. He was. I forgot what age. I think he. So he was 16 years old back in 2015. Youngest contestant on the Mega Spin. I think it was 15 back then. So 16 and 2015, 14. 15, 14, 12. Oh yeah, excuse me, I figured out. He was 12 years old when he started making YouTube videos. And I started my YouTube channel when I started making videos when I was 9 years old. And also started watching at first. I'll get to that a little bit. So the Segment 18 was one of my favorite YouTubers. Recipes, unfortunately died back in March 2015. That's where things started to go down for the Discord Game Show Network community. Back in 2015. And nothing will be the same without him. Unfortunately died, and because of a heart problem. But yeah, unfortunately he died back in 2015. I mean, his YouTube channel is almost gonna be, next year it's supposed to be the Cyberpunk 18's 10-year anniversary. 2020. That was supposed to be his 10th anniversary, but the channel got closed down in 2015 due to him dying, and only stuck around for 5 years. And that's what happens sometimes, rarely. So unfortunately that happened. But I also discovered back in 2012 Alex Paris. Therefore, that's the returns of which I first discovered. Alex Paris, he is a YouTuber that does game shows, gameplays, live streams, vlogs, skits, and more. I started to watch him after the Cyberpunk 18 died, or at least before that, or after that. I think one of the first times I ever started to get watching more often was I saw his lucky numbers. So yeah, Alex Paris, you remind me of the Cyberpunk 18. You make great videos. You edit videos the right way, I believe. Without the animations, the stuff you've done. I really enjoy the videos. I really do. And I'm happy I got to make video chat with you at least 3 times. Twice on Discord, once on Instagram for one reason. And I know you're going through mental health issues. I just really hope you get back on YouTube in ASAP. So hope to see you back soon. Unfortunately, we missed the 10th anniversary on November 1st, except we'll put that community page out. I hope you still do that size of video. But Alex Paris, I hope you go for another 10 years, 20 years, etc. And get back soon. Do I collab with YouTubers? Each other? Yes, I do. I collab with, Alex Paris. He was on my YouTube channel once. I plan to be on his channel, Alex Paris videos soon. I collab a lot on Luke Shepard's channel. I'm a co-host on his live stream show, Luke Shepard's, called David3000. He reminds me of the Cyberpunk 18 as well. He makes great videos, does food reviews, live streams. His company is 10 years old, 12 years old, longer than Alex Paris. He has a great company, Luke Shepard. Go subscribe to him. He does a live stream show, David3000 every Friday at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time nowadays to work. But I just gotta say shout out to them and everybody else on my channel crew. Games Up there, 3001, The Gasper, Kevin Henry, Jordan Little, Alex Paris, oh yeah, my cousin Pat, Games Up there on 2019 Studios. Go subscribe to my channel crew for Pat. He doesn't upload videos, never been on this channel. I used to do videos at him for Davidson Dennis a lot, like usually for the holiday specials, but he's a card and he's not making videos, but subscribe to him if you want. He won't make any videos again. It's simply for my cousin Andrew. I make videos with my cousins. or dentist. But not really anymore because of the college and stuff with them and work. Favorite video game? I don't have a favorite video game. My favorite video game will have to be David3000 for the Wii, and my favorite Mario Kart game will have to be Mario Kart Wii. But I don't have a favorite video game. What I like to do in my spare time, making these videos. Spare time with people on Discord, spare time with my family. That's what I like to do in my spare time when I'm not in school or work. Not really work though, right now. What videos do I make? Like I said earlier, I make game shows, live streams, vlogs. I'm starting to do that now. Gameplays, play the gameplay of MLB 2K10, and other types of content. That's what I do on my YouTube channel, of my videos. So, also skits come soon. And also baseball collection videos. Anyway, that is gonna wrap it up this long video talking about all about myself. I want to thank everybody for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Not gonna sure what it's gonna be, but we'll see what happens. Maybe a vlog video of some sort or gameplay. Thanks everybody for watching. I am David3000 saying help control the pop-up population. Have a pets, be your nerd. Good night, everybody.